How y'all doing, man? Welcome to another episode of the Average A.O.P. podcast. Thank you for listening. I'm your host, L to the O 24. You can call me LO for short, or O for even shorter. Like I said, I just really want to thank all y'all for coming back for another episode. It's gonna be longer than the first one. The first one was just an introduction. So anyway. So, you can reach me at L to the O 24 on Twitter and on Snapchat. Those are the main two social media platforms I be on. Of course, Facebook, but yeah. But, so, I want to start off the show before I forget. Have y'all seen that video of this guy, XX Temptation, whatever his name is, I don't know. But he got rocked on stage. Jesus Christ, that was crazy. But that song, whatever song he was singing, it's in my head, and I cannot get it out of my head. And I don't know what the name of the song is. I didn't even know the guy. But if someone could tag me or message me on Twitter or something, the name of that song, so I can finally find it and listen to it. Cause just watching the video over and over, the song that got in my head. So yeah, that. One thing I was saying about this show is I'm gonna talk about things that it matter to me. It matters to you all too, but matter to me. I mean, it's coming from my perspective. And this challenge that's going on right now, it's Friday the 16th of June 2017, and this challenge I'm seeing online. The how could challenge, I guess. Like how can, whatever. People saying these questions and then they go to on the right side of the screen, the people just doing exactly what they said. And it's a few of them was funny, but now it's just they just keep going on and on and on. I mean, I was seeing one last night, how could you be a dyke and, well, if you was a dyke, would you twerk for a free meal, and how can you sleep at night knowing the person you love cheating? And I mean, when it keeps going on and on and on, it just gets you know what I mean? A couple of them are funny, but then it's people just try to overdo it. But I understand, everybody want those likes and shares, But it's come on, man, get over it. And I just had to get that out real quick. So, one thing I want to talk about that's happening in my life, and it kind of goes on now. For you out there that don't know, I am a married man. Been married 3-4 months now. Second time. And this problem I have that when your significant other is mad, the female most of the time, and they won't talk about it. Now, it's one thing if you don't want to talk about it because you're going to sleep it off and get over and you're going to let it go. But it's another thing if you know it's going down. If I see you in the morning time and you mad and I ask you what's wrong, don't fucking tell me nothing. And then I'm looking at your face, looking at your actions, because actions always speak louder than words. Not always, but most of the time they do. And and I know something is wrong, but you won't tell me. So, me, I let it go. I ignore it or whatever. A couple of hours later, maybe later on that night, boom, here we go. Whatever it was, here it comes now. And now I'm kind of upset. I'm like, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? So now you want to hit me with it. That stuff just kills me. So, I mean, I know other people go through that too, because as a man, most of the time, what we want to do, we want to fix the problem. Sometimes you can fix it, sometimes you can't. Sometimes problems get better just talking about it. But don't sit there and I see you clearly upset, but you won't tell me. It's like on some, I gotta wait to find out what's wrong. No, if I had to wait and once you do want to talk about it, you're not going to be as upset anymore. Hey, sleep on it. Dream on it. I don't care. Take your time. But when you was mad about it until the times you tell me, you still got that same energy, Just go ahead and tell me now, so we can damn talk about it and get over with or something. Like, Jesus, like, that's just one little thing, just like, it just gets at me. So thank you all for listening again. Another thing I want to talk about is the finals. The final, it ended a couple of days ago. The Warriors won in 5 games, which I predicted. I said that from the beginning. I said Warriors in 5, at most 6, because I wasn't going to disrespect LeBron and say he was going to get swept. It's LeBron, you know what I mean? He's not going to get, well, he got swept before, but he was, he was young then. LeBron the man, I was a Kobe fan my whole life, So I give LeBron his props. I can't stand a LeBron fan. And at the same time, I say, I am a LeBron fan, but I can't stand LeBron fans because when LeBron was a rookie, I heard LeBron's fans saying, LeBron better than Kobe. LeBron better than Kobe. And I'm like, get the fuck out of here. How in the world he's better than Kobe, man, as a rookie? Then he got a little better, got an MVP or 2. Now he better than Jordan. And, so anyway, something you just gotta, sorry for that background noise. I don't know, it's like a fucking motorcycle or something down the street. Hey, it's not a studio. I'm in my room recording this, so and, hey, who knows where I'll be a couple months from now? But right now, I'm just in my room. Average old man, like. So, but another thing I want to talk about with the finals is the Kyrie versus Steph situation. Now, I admit, I am being objective, but I admit I'm a Curry fan. I've been rocking with Curry for a minute. And I just want to talk about the people that try to put Clay. Jesus Christ. Sorry. The people that try to put Kyrie over Steph. And I'm just like, how can you even do that? They try to talk about the stats and numbers and stuff. But look at all those minutes LeBron play. Why LeBron play all those minutes? And he got Kyrie on his team. And Kyrie's so great. Before LeBron came there, what was Kyrie? Kyrie was getting his buckets, but did we talk about him? Right now, the people who go hard for Kyrie right now, go back on their timeline. It don't matter what social media they're on. Go back on their timeline. Find them bragging on Kyrie before LeBron got there. But he was getting buckets, he was doing his thing, but what that meant? You know what it meant? Larry Pick, Anthony Bennett. Then, do you know what it meant after that? Larry Pick, Andrew Wiggins. Come on now. He had Deion Waiters. Deion Waiters ain't no superstar or nothing like that, but Waiters get buckets. People who know basketball get buckets. I ain't talking to you people who just watch the highlights or the people who just say what their friends, just repeat what their friends say. The people don't know nothing about basketball, but they can repeat this line right here. Jordan the greatest, 6 for 6. And they don't know nothing else. Nothing else. You let those people tell it. Jordan played in the league for 6 years, and he went 6 for 6. You know what I mean? Never lost a game, never missed a free throw. But anyway. So what I was debating with some of my friends is, I was saying that take away LeBron from Kyrie, what is Kyrie? And then I said take away Kevin Durant from Steph, what is Steph? Who is the better player? Majority of people said Curry. And one guy, Davanel, he kind of went on and on about it. He was saying, of course, Curry had better players on his team still without Durant, which is true. He got a point there. But it's still even before that, when it was just Curry and what was his name? The other light skinned guy. Monte. When it was Curry and Monte, Curry was getting buckets. Now Curry was getting hurt a lot early in his career. And then good thing they kept him around it, but they did trade Monte. But hey, we see where he at now. But when you think of Curry, you think of a winner. When you think of Kyrie, without LeBron, you don't think of him as a winner. Like I said, he got 2 lottery picks back to back. And he was in the East. In the East, and you had the worst record? Come on now. How can you even, you know what I'm saying? So, no disrespect to Kyrie, but let's be real. LeBron played all those minutes for a reason. If Kyrie that good of a man, he that good of a player, okay, he is that good of a player. But if he was that impactful of a player, LeBron had to play all those minutes. LeBron's in his mid-30s, early to mid-30s, got to play all those minutes because Kyrie can get buckets, but he's not an impactful player. That's like that boy Booker, 70 points, and you lost the game. You see what I'm saying? It's like, who cares? Like when K-Love was in the West, K-Love getting out double-doubles, whatever. I ain't never pay attention to it because, that when the Lakers was still good. Oh my God, I missed that. That's a whole nother story. But who cared if he wasn't winning? He was with Minnesota for what, 6 years? They made the playoff once. And they were trying to call him superstar. He ain't no fucking superstar. You can't make the playoff at least once in your first 6 years. At least once? I mean, I got more of a minimum than that. But not even once though? Jesus. But he's a superstar. I mean, but he's an all-star. I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm saying with disrespect him. But what I'm saying is that team, look at the Cavs right now and put LeBron on the bench, sub him out, put him on the bench, and you can't maintain and you both be that good, Kyrie. Like I said, he gets his bucket, but that's all people care about. That crossover and those buckets. But what impact does that have when LeBron still can't sit on the bench for a couple of minutes and he got to come back in because the other team's still going to come back? So, I mean, I'm just talking about that. So, to transition to LeBron in the GOAT conversation. I've never said LeBron is the greatest of all time. I mean, I personally don't even like having the conversation because it's like majority of the Jordan fans, basically this, forget what they say. Basically, this really what they want to say. Whoever you comparing Jordan to, if that person ever missed a layup or missed a jump shot or lost any game ever, they not better than Jordan. Cause let Jordan fans tell it. Jordan, like I said, Jordan played 6 years and went 6 for 6, went 82-0 every year. Cause Jordan, if you cut on TV right now, all they're gonna show you is his highlight. They're not gonna show you a game. You don't watch games of Jordan. You watch highlights of Jordan. Is Jordan one of the greatest of all time? First of all, if you say Jordan's not one of the greatest of all time, I won't even debate with you. I won't even entertain that conversation. If Jordan's not, I don't care if you like big man, if you like point guard, if you like power forward. If Jordan not in your top 3 or 2 of all time, then I can't even listen to your conversation. But all I'm saying is the LeBron versus Jordan conversation, it's a conversation. Because the first thing they're going to say is 6 for 6. And then they don't want to say nothing else. Like, well, wait a minute. How about we talk about the teams that each one of them playing against? Think about that. No team that Jordan played against were the Warriors right now. Like, the Warriors right now, you see the roster they got right now? They got 2 of the top, 10. 2 of the top 10 greatest shooters of all time on their team. Shooters. I mean, maybe throwing the rank. We'll say maybe top 3 to the top 10. When Jordan had to go against that. Like I said, I'm not saying LeBron is the greatest of all time. All I'm saying is that conversation is a conversation. Hey, I understand, we were Jordan, so we biased, so we gonna scream Jordan. I'm having a conversation with you all right now, and I got on Jordan shorts. Jordan flip-flop. I ain't got them on, but I'm gonna put them on. So all I'm saying is a conversation, and it's something that I can visit and talk about. Hey, we can talk about it. I mean, I love basketball, and I just feel like that conversation it needs to die down a little bit, because I mean, who really cares? Like, what does it really matter? First of all, they don't play each other. They never played each other. And second, it's not even the same position. But everyone keep talking about it. So it's like, with me loving basketball, I end up talking about it myself. Every time you cut it down, they re-add the question, what generation? This generation. The generation, when Jordan was playing. First of all, we don't go back in time. We move forward. We don't go back. This and that, and then what team is better? First of all, if you put Jordan in the league right now, he would wreck the league. He would go fed. Same thing with LeBron back then. One thing I can say though, Jordan wasn't that great with 3-point shooter. Statistically wise, I can't even say that word that good. Sorry. Y'all can make fun of me in the comments or something. But he ain't that great with 3-point shooter. LeBron, he's a little better, statistic wise. But hey, the 3 ball is like the new thing now. It's not the new thing now, but it's like the main thing now. They do the numbers and stuff, and it's more productive to shoot that, that and layups, I've never been a good 3-point shooter myself. I tried, but hey, I grew up, I was going to be tall. Okay, so here's the story. I was like taller than everyone else growing up. And I honestly believe this is why I stopped growing. Around the 7th or 8th grade summer, around that time frame, I seen the commercial for the Monster Energy drinks. And I had started drinking those. And around that time I started drinking those, I stopped growing. I grew like maybe another inch or 2. And now I'm only 6'1.5" now. And I honestly believe with all my heart, that's the reason why I'm not 6'4", 6'5" now. I have a brother on my dad's side, different moms. He's 6'7" right now. Growing up, we were the same height. We would see each other a couple times a year, right? And we'll see each other. He'd be a half an inch taller than me. Next time we saw each other, I was half an inch taller than him. And that's how we just kept flip-flopping it. So, next thing I know, I didn't realize how much I stopped growing until one day, I say 7th, 8th, it was like 8th or 9th grade, summertime. Had like the little summer leagues, whatever, at school. And my brother comes into the gym and he had his hands up and he was like skipping. And he was like, he was screaming like, "What's up, bro?" And I'm looking at him like, motherfucker. This boy done sprouted up on me. But it wasn't even just that. It was just, I stopped growing and he just kept growing. And I just honestly believe right now. I honestly believe in all my heart that's the reason why I stopped growing. And now that boy's 6'7". And I'm 6'1.5". I guess I'm taller than the average Joe, but still, like damn. Yeah, he went and played in China for like a year. He came and played college ball in West Texas. I think before that or after that, I don't know. I just been on the move. I ain't been home in a long time. For you, I don't know. I am originally from Alabama, born and raised. Then after that, I joined the service and went to Fort Bragg, North Carolina. Went to Germany for 2 years. Now I'm here in Texas. I like it here in Texas. San Antonio. I didn't want to come here at first because I love Germany so much. I didn't want to leave. And I remember when it was around January of 16, I found out where I was going. It said, my order said Fort Sam Houston. And I was like, Fort Sam Houston? I was like, they got a duty station in Houston? And then they was like, nah, it's in San Antonio. I was like, I don't want to go no fucking San Antonio. Because I'm a Lakers fan. Lakers fan, we can't really be a fan of the Celtics and the Spurs. Like, we can like any other team except for those two. But hey, I thank God I'm here, the Riverwalk. A lot of things, a lot of attractions here. It's a great place. I like it. I had back last year, I say around October to late November time frame. I drove for Uber for a little bit. It was okay. You know, I saw the city a little bit more too. It's nice. It's nice. A lot of funny stories. A lot of good stories when I was driving for Uber for that little time frame. I might do it again. I don't know. But there's a lot of stories I got from that too, which I'll share with you all. You know, situations occur and maybe reminisce on them. But yeah, maybe you all can't tell yet, but I do have a new mic. I don't know if I mentioned it in the beginning, but I have a new mic now. So for you people that really ain't know about the voice and the sounds, you know, you might be picking up a little more sounds in my background from outside and whatnot because I have a better mic. I'm going to try to get some of it out of there, some of the background noise out. I'll try, but don't hold me to it. I'm going to try, work with me here. It just, average dude in his room just recording, on a decent mic. Yeah, I got it from this guy at work. Funny story about that, right? So I'm just talking to the guys about, I'm going to do a podcast and whatnot. And he's like, he got a mic. He'll sell it to him, It's in the corner of his office. He don't use it anymore. I'm like, cool, okay. Like, what kind is it? So he tells me what kind it is. And the guy to the other side of me, like my supervisor says, oh man, yeah, that's the mic I was telling you about. You need to get. That's a good mic. So like once he said, he put his stamp of approval on it. So I'm like, okay, well, yeah, how much you sell it to me for? The guy said $65. I'm like, okay, cool. Like, I'll buy it. Because the other guy already said it's a good mic. So, we were just talking about mics and stuff. He hops on his computer. He hops on my computer at the office. Googles it, pulls up the price of it, right? The mic was like $240, $250, right? The guy was like, whoa. I might sell it to you for a little bit more than that. Because it's worth a little more than that. And I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? Like, we just agreed on the price, right? As men, right? Boom. We agreed on the price, right? Now all of a sudden you look online, they want to try to charge me more. Like that was so it was so messed up, you know what I mean? Like that's just like it's kind of say exactly, but that's kind of like right now, right? If Justin, I'm just making up a name. Fuck it, that's stupid. Anyway, if a guy want to buy my shoes, right? And we agree on the price, right? And I'm gonna sell it to him for $150, right? And then we pull up and meet, right? I hop out my car, and he hop out his car. And his car, a 2018 Challenger. Then all of a sudden I'm looking at that now. I'm like, nah, man, these J gonna cost a little more now. Like, you see what I'm saying? Like, you see, like we agreed on something, and all of a sudden now you want to change it. Like, no. Now, if he would have looked online and saw how much that mic was worth, and he told me, nah, I changed my mind. I'm not gonna sell it. Okay, cool. That's your stuff. You ain't gotta sell it. But then how you just gonna change the price of something like that? Like, that is so messed up. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, I think the other guy had talked to him about it. I ain't tell him to. I think he just did on his own. Just telling him that's just not right. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to talk down on guy or nothing, but nah, that just wasn't right, man. Like for real. Excuse me. So yeah, I got it last night from him, and I was gonna record last night, but I decided I'll just try it in the morning. I should have did last night because my wife, she's making so many noises. Like this mic picks up everything. Like she was in the kitchen making soup or something. And every little clean that she made, I was in here hearing it. So I can't wait till she finished. But anyway, I like it though. I gotta get a stand for it. Man, I was looking at the price of the stands that these things go on. $100 for a stand. $100 for a stand. Now you professionals or whatever who listen to the podcast and whatnot, you understand, that's a decent price, or maybe even be a cheap price in your world. But in my world, $100 for a fucking stand? Like, Jesus Christ. Like, I wish I had something I could just tape it to and let it hang from the ceiling. I've been here looking like a rapper or something. But anyway, yeah, I got it, and I'm pretty sure I sound better than I did last time. And then plus on the first episode, I was trying to talk real proper and whatnot. I don't know, just so y'all can understand what I'm saying. So hopefully y'all understand what I'm saying now, because I'm just being more comfortable with my voice right now. If you all don't understand what I'm saying now, I tell you like I tell some people at work. If you don't understand what I'm saying, learn gibberish. Just learn gibberish. I don't know. Listen to a baby talk. Then you can understand me a little better. Listen to some Southern people talk. You understand me better. Like some people who like not from the South, when I joined the military, they always say something like, do all people in Alabama sound like that? I'm like, nah, just me and my dad. Because my dad, he sounds horrible. Like I stutter sometimes, but he super stutters. Like, oh my God. Like, I stayed with him for a few months, right? I went to Selma High, and I remember one time my stepbrother had got upset with him, and he slammed the door, and he was like, I'll slam that goddamn door again. I'm gonna get out the car and beat the fuck out you. It was too funny, I swear. Like, y'all had to be there. Like, it ain't that, it probably just smiling funny now, but y'all would have been cracking up if y'all heard him. But, as a matter of fact, when I got my wisdom teeth removed a couple years ago, like, you know, like the little line at the bottom of your mouth that connect to your tongue, it was like connected. And so they cut it, and then so I can sound a little better. So I think from that time frame to now, I sound a little better. But anyway, I was talking to a guy at work one day. He said I should take some speech classes. Like go to college and take some speech. See what I mean? He said I should go to college and take some speech classes. Which I thought about it. It'd be a good idea. But it's like, I'm 26 years old. Like, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna say I'm set in my ways, but it's like, I'm 26. Like, it don't matter how bad I sound. If I know you on a personal level and me and you communicate on a normal basis, you're gonna understand me. You know what I mean? You're gonna understand what I'm saying. So, but I'm trying to reach people that never met me before. So those people might not understand what I'm saying. So sometimes when I say words, I'm gonna say them twice to try to make sure they understand what I'm saying. Because a lot of times, like, people still just say, huh, what? Just maybe repeat that, which is no problem. But I'm about to wrap this up. I just wanted to do another episode for you all, because I'm trying to do them every week. And I may try to start doing them at nighttime. You know, it's less people moving around, less traffic and stuff, so less noise. But I don't know, we'll see. I go to Killeen on Monday for like 2 weeks, so I'll be there in the hotel. So hopefully it's quiet there, and we'll see how that goes. But yeah, I got class there, some little training for this new system that the Army has implemented. I don't know, a couple months, maybe a year ago, something like that. But I'm finally getting the training on it now. I don't want to be too exact about it, because I'm not gonna really talk about the Army too much on this podcast, which I am in the Army. I don't know if I said that or not. So, you know, hey, they pay the bill, so I don't want to speak on them too much. I mean, I like it, you know. Been in 6.5 years. So, yeah. It's pretty good. But, yeah. Anyway, I think I'm gonna just... sorry for all that background noise. I know y'all, that ain't the people who real ain't nobody listening, like, stop all that noise. I pop my toes, man. You know, I'm just sitting down relaxing right now, just talking to you all, having a conversation, you know. I'm not trying to be super proper and whatnot, you know. That's just what this is, you know. We just having a conversation, we just talking, you know. Message me and tell me how you feel about things. We talk about things, you know. That's why, like, I don't know, probably not next week, but sooner or later, I'm gonna get some guests on here, just some guys I know. We chop it up, have a great dialogue about stuff, just like we all do, you know, in the barbershop, in the car. You know, I was talking to a friend of mine yesterday. We were talking about the T.I. and Tiny situation. And like, I don't even follow them like that. You know, I don't watch the show or nothing like that. But I was just like, that was messed up. You know, she was like, you know, she was on Tiny's side. You know, but you know, she's a woman, so of course she's gonna be on the woman's side. But I was just like, you know, T.I. and Floyd, they had issues. And, you know, they record you dancing with him, and I'm like, let's be clear. T.I. is a celebrity in that household, in that situation. So it's like anything that happens negative, it's gonna blow up on him before it blow up on you. And she was like, nah. Tiny, she was a celebrity too. And I'm like, Tiny ain't nowhere near on the level of T.I. when it comes to being recognized and popularity and all that stuff. You know what I mean? Like, yes, she is. She was in the group, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, what was the name of the group? It took her a second and she remembered the group. But I told her, like, that's my point exactly. You had to think about it. I'm from Alabama. I remember how T.I. was. I know how he is now. Anything T.I. did was blown up. I remember the T.I. and Flip beef. Whenever I think about Houston, I think about Lil Flip. I think about the beef they had. I used to listen to Flip too. He had his little run. But so the waitress had came at that time. I asked the waitress, like, you know, about the situation. Like, yeah. And I asked, I say, excuse me. I say, who is more popular, T.I. or Tiny? Of course she said T.I. So I say, did you know that Tiny was in a group? She was like, yeah. So I say, what's the name of the group? She had to think about it. And I let her think for like 3 or 4 or 5 seconds. I said, you know, it don't even matter. That's my question right there. T.I. is way more famous than she ever was at any point in time. Then my friend's name is Sabrina. She was like, you know, she was thinking whatever. She was thinking about it, whatever. I said, I asked the waitress. Asked the waitress. I said, what's the name of the group Beyonce used to be in? Snap. She said Destiny Child. Like, there's nothing to think about. I said that. Like I said, she didn't even have to think about that. So, I mean, I'm not saying Tiny more wrong because T.I. is a celebrity, but it's like they had issues. Floyd and T.I. had issues, and it's like you dance with him. Like right now, your girl, if you see a video of your girl dancing with a dude in the club, right? You hot, you mad, you do not like that, right? That's one thing. But if you see your girl in the club dancing with a dude who you got beef with, you swung on this dude. You swung on him. You tried to bring physical harm to bruh. And she in the club dancing on dude. That's like one of the biggest slaps in the face that you can think about. You know what I'm saying? That shit is so huge, you know? I mean, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I know y'all feel what I'm saying on that one. So, that's what I said on that. No, I do see like he got like some little brown skinned girl. Like I seen her. You know, I don't really dive into it too much, you know. Stuff I hear about with celebrities, I hear about it. I don't really go looking for it too much because it's like, I don't know, it just don't really faze me that much, you know. The Kardashian and this and that, you know. Outside of them talking to or messing with a basketball player, I don't know, nor do I care. I just don't. I mean, it's like, it just don't really like, I just don't really care, you know. They talk about how like the Kardashians make, I'm just going from T.I. to the Kardashians. They talk about how the Kardashians will make all this money. And it's like, what do they do? And I'm not talking down on them because I mean, hey, if I can damn, I don't know what simple I can do, simple like them to just earn that type of money. I would do it. You know what I mean? So hey, get their money. I ain't hating on them. But for what I'm saying, I'm talking to the people who do hate on them and don't like it. Why do you watch their shows? Why do you read the blog? Why do you concern yourself with what they do? You know what I mean? And that's one of the views I want to talk about. Like people like that, you know, like coming back to T.I. and going switching over to Floyd. The revenue Floyd brings in, all of it not from his supporters, some of it from his haters. I mean, you literally pay money to watch this man lose It don't matter if he win or lose, you still paid the money to watch the fight. So he still get paid off of you. You feel me? Like, that is so crazy. That's just so crazy to me. I mean, then, they literally screaming, he gonna lose this time, he gonna lose this time. When has the man lost? I mean, of course he can lose, but he got a fight coming up like in August? Yeah, in August. They just made it official a couple of days ago. So, of course, I'm watching. I'm rolling with Floyd, The man ain't perfect, but hey, his record is. Oh, man. I know somebody had said something to me the other day about the music in the beginning of the show. I'm still working on it. Nothing is firm for right now. I mean, anything is liable to change with this podcast. I mean, the cover photo, I don't know when you all started listening to this. Maybe it has changed. The intro song, maybe it will change later, but not for now. I like it. That's my homeboy record song he got called Alabama. Him and another guy, I don't know the other guy that's on it, but you don't even hear the other guy. But like I say, hopefully I probably found a better place to record, so the background noises you all hear won't be that bad. But I know I keep saying but that remind me of How I Met Your Mother. I don't know if any of y'all watch that show, but the lady, the Canadian lady, she used to work at snapping my fingers, on a news station, and she would say but and so the college kids played a game where every time she said but they would take a shot. So every time I watch that episode, whenever I say but a lot and I hear myself say but a lot, I would think about that. That's just some silly stuff. Like, I love TV. But I want to thank you all for listening again. I'm gonna wrap this up. We're running on a little over 36 minutes. But hey, thank you all for listening. This has been the Average O Podcast. Follow me on Twitter at L2, the number 2, the O24, or on Snapchat at L2, the O24 as well. Y'all have a great day. Please subscribe to my podcast on iTunes or any other platform that has podcast. You probably subscribe to it now and buy another one, but I don't even know about it because I haven't even put it on there yet, but which I will. So anyway, now I'm rambling. Let me go ahead and get off of here. Hey, y'all have a blessed day. God bless. Peace.